This quick video just showing something I made up in Unity. It's a little third person, you can jump, you can shoot, you can look around with the mouse. That's not the reason I made this. The reason I made this is actually for this. I made a demo where you can change the controls and the resolution of the game, whether it's windowed or not, within the game itself. So, usually Unity has its little, I'm going to change these. Forward will be up, left will be left, right will be right, on the arrow keys I mean, back will be back. Hit apply and back, and now this doesn't play very well on a video, but before I was hitting W, A, and D, now I'm hitting the arrow keys and it works, which is pretty cool. Makes the game harder to control because jump's still on space, but yeah, I'm doing this for a different game I'm making to hopefully in the future when I remove that entry little, set the graphics, set the controls, there'll be something in the game where the player can actually change that themselves. And then this is dampening on the mouse look, so you can change like the sensitivity and you can invert the look. You can change the resolution, which I don't know how well this is going to play in the video, but if I do that and go back, it looks a lot grimier, and my mouse is inverted, so this is a fucking nightmare. I actually should not have done all this, but anyways, yeah, let me go into basically what I did. So I have a save data class, and the save data class you see, I'll just talk about the controls really. You have all these key codes. First of all, this is a singleton. I have the singleton implementation. The constructor's private, and you got the static instance method. Whatever. You've got these public key codes, which are in Unity. Key codes are just like button presses. Any of the keys, joystick, gamepad input, whatever you want it to be. And I have some defaults here, WASD space E, and then I also have these utilities. Now I already made these utilities for the game. I was talking about before to save and load the game. All this does is as long as these elements of the class are serializable, it can serialize these and make them JSON. So save game will throw up the debug. Convert this class into a JSON string and then write this to a file, which it'll save. In the game path. Actually, I think I can, that's where I'm saving this video. Go to here, save game.json. I can open this up and you can see all these key codes in here as well as some like XY dampening values, the resolution of the screen. I'm not encrypting that or doing crazy stuff. Like I don't need to do that. This seems a little bit overkill for what I'm trying to do. And then how you set those, we'll go into this scene, and you can see in these in the canvas, these are all UI elements, obviously. You see, let's just look at the buttons. You can look at the forward group, which is the group for the forward button. If I highlight that, does that? No, it doesn't. Fuck it. You look at the button, there's like the set key script. We'll edit that, take a look. So this is one of the keys. And it knows that once I've set the key, depending on what key I've set, so you can see I've set it here to up. You can go, when you hit the button on button down, getting keys set to true, so that lets you set the key, and then whatever the next key is, which I have a function here called fetch key, which will go through all of the keys that are in key codes and check if any of them are being hit, and if one of them is being hit, it returns that key code. It uses that, sets that to a new key, and it sets that new key to whatever your enum value is set to. And then I have a couple of those, variations on that idea for the different controls, like the mouse settings, the X and Y dampening. You can edit mouse controls. This has to deal with some sliders, so there's some adding listeners for the sliders. Sliders are weird in Unity right now. Usually you should be able to just like go into, this and set it here, but like that did not work for me. I don't know why. If someone has, more insight on why that didn't work and why I had to set it in the script here, I don't know. But yeah, that's basically it. And so between gameplays, if I were to go back, play the game again, because it's saved as that JSON. Let's see if I can, load this. You notice, my controls are still terrible. My resolution is still terrible because I did this all to myself. But I could hit escape, make this nice, make it actually nice. Set these, hit apply, back, and now inverted. God damn, people play games like that. I don't understand. If you play your game's inverted, I don't understand. Like, explain that to me. Are you an airplane? What are you? That's basically it. One weird caveat: you would think that this shooting action, you would want on like left mouse down, right? Well, for some reason, that's not counting as a key code. So I hit action and then do that. Like this is me hitting left mouse, hit apply, back, nothing. And it's still on E, which is the default. But I could set it, I could set it to Q, and that works great. I don't know. But the game I'm working on is a 2D game that will not use the mouse, so for me to fret about it a bunch is kind of nonsense. But that's basically everything. Yeah, this is a little bit of terrain here, and you can jump. You can jump a lot, actually. That's, I don't know. That's not ideal. Well, actually, maybe there's something to this. Maybe there's like a joust mechanic shooter you can make like this. I don't know. I thought about that for a little bit, and yeah, whatever. That's basically everything. Yeah. Yeah, thanks for watching.